Good morning, everyone. It is the Thursday morning live stream. Today is the first day of October, so happy October to everyone. And what am I going to talk about today? So I've been having a lot of conversations with clients and people that were referred to me about dealings with their business. And very often it's difficult to walk into a situation when you haven't really been the lawyer while dealing with them from the beginning or on a regular basis and are not that familiar with their business. I work with a fair amount of clients on a monthly basis, on a regular basis, on a fractional basis. And I just redid some stuff on our website and posted it and announced it. I think at 10 o'clock this morning it went out, but I wanted to talk today about what I call fractional legal services, fractional general counsel services. People hear about fractional CFO services, fractional COO services, administrative services, virtual assistants, all that type of stuff. And very often than not, clients get a better result, and I'm better able to service my clients when you have a monthly relationship. And it, runs anywhere from $299 a month for the simplest of situations to unlimited service for $4,000 a month. And you can find all of it on the website in the link comments. I'll put a link to the fractional services part of my website. But the reason I'm bringing it up today is because not only to promote what I'm doing and the way I'm running my practice, but when you're a business owner, it is very difficult for an attorney to work for you on what I call an ad hoc basis, right? Because the attorney comes in, you're not sure what agreements you have. You give him an agreement, you come up with stuff, he starts working on things, trying to figure it out, spends a lot of time reading through your agreements, getting a handle on what you're doing. Maybe you're having problems with your partner. Maybe you're working on renegotiating your lease. Maybe you're dealing with a vendor, or you have to terminate a client relationship, or whatever it happens to be. And the attorney is kind of at a disadvantage because he or she doesn't know your business. So you end up paying them for a lot of time to learn your business and to know what's going on. And sometimes it's wrong. I've been working with clients where midstream they find a different agreement that they have, or they talk to their accountant and the accountant said, no, we filed this way. And there's just not a lot of coordination going on. And I find that that's usually the missing link. It's the attorney's lack of understanding from the business. Similar to your CPA. So your CPA you see every year. They file your taxes, and they're at least familiar with the financial aspects of your business because they've put together your balance sheet, put together a profit and loss statement. Now, maybe they don't do your bookkeeping, you do your own, then you upload it to them, but they're a little bit more intimately involved with your business and what goes on a regular basis. Maybe they see you once a year, hopefully more often than not, quarterly. If you have a business, you got to file quarterly reports or something like that and create statements, but they're certainly more involved. But the legal side of it is really where things kind of fall apart. You have, as a business owner, legal issues that you run into all the time. You have legal issues and liability exposures and holes in your insurance and gaps and things that you're not even aware of because you don't do what I do on a regular basis and what other attorneys do. Business attorneys are skilled to review your business, to see what things should be included in agreements, to make sure you do things in writing, to make sure you're following corporate formalities and formalities of an LLC that give you the liability protection you're looking for as a business owner. And I find that a lot of businesses, especially the smaller businesses, because they think it's too costly, don't have an attorney on retainer. And everything's done ad hoc. And when they have an issue, they go out and they look for an attorney, they get referred to an attorney. And your attorney may be able to handle more than you think they can handle. They might be able to handle your estate planning because very often if you own a business, your estate planning and your business planning is kind of interrelated. It's a little hard to do one without the other, especially if there are family members involved and children involved and parents involved and things like that. And the business owns real estate, maybe in a separate entity, and all this stuff has to be coordinated. You might spend $8,000, $10,000, $15,000 on an estate plan for your family to coordinate all these parts because the attorney's spending so much time to have to put all the pieces together and keeps running into surprises as they dig through your files. So today's message is reach out to people that you know. I'm available for a 30-minute free consult if you want to jump on Zoom with me and talk about it for your business and what could be helpful to your business, and get an attorney on your staff. Now, you'll see from looking at the website that my services, even on the low end, but basically you're buying time with me, emails with me, And on top of that, you get a discount on other services, and you can buy your way up to larger packages, to more time, depending on the size of your business and your needs. But if you're not ready to do that, you can start with what I call a tune-up. And I'll put a link to that also in the comments. But on that page, there's a link to the tune-up page. And for $1,500 or a couple of $1,000, you can have me basically tune up your business. Let's take a look at your formation agreements and your operating agreements and what formalities you're following, if you're following them, and making sure you have the right kind of insurance protections in place, and other agreements where you're dealing with customers and maybe employees and vendors. Even the smallest of businesses should have agreements in place with their employees that they're not going to move down the street and open a competing business, or that they don't steal clients from your business. You also should have agreements in place if you have a partner. If the business breaks up, who owns the name, who owns the website, who owns the social media accounts. And time and time again, I see those issues are not addressed. So the time's to do it now. And if you're not ready for a monthly relationship, although I'm telling you it's going to be less costly for you in the long run, consider a tune-up. And let's just get started. Take a look at what you have, and I can make some recommendations. The tune-up also includes, I think it's 15%, but it does include a discount on anything that I might recommend that you do. And you can do it when you choose to do it. So that's the message for today. And I want to start people using their attorneys and their legal relationships better and getting a better hold on their business. I'm Mitch Beinhacker. I am a business attorney in Clark. You can find me on the web at beinhackerlaw.com. You can text law to 21,000 to get my digital business card. The digital business card and a couple other affiliates are sponsors of my podcast, The Accidental Entrepreneur, which you can find on Apple, Google, Amazon Music, Spotify, and most other directories. If you would like to recommend a guest for the show, have a suggestion, you can always email me, mitch@beinhackerlaw.com. So that's live stream for today. I hope everybody enjoys the month of October and enjoys the weekend. Take care. Talk to you next week.